Hello, welcome back. This is Dida from Console Data and Research Center. We give the quality training in Advanced Excel, in R, in SPSS, in Python, in Power BI, in Tableau, and many other softwares for data and business analytics. In this class, we have been discussing aggregate functions like sum, average, count, product, maximum, minimum, and so on. In this class, we are going to handle subtotal, which make it easy for us to do sum if, count if, and so on in a simpler and maybe an organized way. So that is what we are going to do today. This is our data. We have order ID, order date, order quantity, sales, discount, ship, and so on. Let's say the question is what are the sales, right? What are the sales per province? Because we are having many provinces here, as you can see: Nunavut, Northwest Territories, British Columbia, and so on. So our question, $100,000 million question, how they put it, okay, is getting the sales for each province. So I want us to prepare our data for subtotal. Remember, every time you want to do subtotal, first thing to do is to add filters to your data. So let's add filters to our data. Click on any cell in your data, go to data, and from this filter funnel, by clicking on it, you get filters at your column. This is very important step when you are doing subtotals. Next, as we prepare our data, I usually, always, every time, advise my student to have the scale data on the right of category data. By category data, I mean, for example, for province is my categorical data because I have Nunavut, I have British Columbia, I have Alberta, and so on in my province, as you can maybe see from here: Alberta, British Columbia, and so on. So have the scale values or the scale variable. Let's say we want to get the sales on the right of the categorical variable. So what we are going to do, we select that cell or the column, the entire column, by clicking on this F, okay, right click on it, say cut, okay, scroll to the right click on N and say paste, insert cut cells here. Okay, now I have province and I have my sales. I think this is very crucial, important, and also makes you very comfortable when you are dealing with subtotal. So it may not be, you can do without doing this step, but this step is crucial when you are handling your data very, very organized way. The next step, after adding filters, after maybe having the categorical variable on your left and the scale variable on your right, you need to filter, okay, not filter actually, you need to sort. You need to sort your categorical variables in either descending order or ascending order, because you are going to add either total, that is sum, or average, or product, or any aggregating function that you want to add at changes in province. So sort it from either smallest to largest or largest to smallest. In our case, let's add a sorting that sort our data from smallest to largest. So come to province and sort A to Z. Okay, now I'm glad with what I'm having, and now I want us to do subtotal. subtotal. I want to get the total sales for each of my province. I get for Alberta. Alberta is a long list. I get for British Columbia and the others. That is what I want us to cover here. So from data, we have subtotal. Okay, click on subtotal. The first thing they ask you, add change in. Where do you want to add subtotal? At change in, we are dealing with province, right? So at change in, you choose province. At change in province, okay. Which function do you want to use? Do you want to sum? Do you want to get average for each province? Do you want to get product? Do you want to get maximum and minimum, or so on? So I want to get the total sales. So I'm going to use sum. Are we together? Yes, sum. Then add subtotals to, I want to add subtotals to sales, right? And check any other box that might have been checked. Uncheck any other box that might have been checked. Are we together? Then after that, you breathe in slowly and say okay. Good. In our next class, we are going to discuss how to look at the product of subtotal and how to copy and paste and also make some graphs out of what we get from or the result of subtotaling. I hope this class is helpful. Thank you and enjoy learning.